What's happening, Crypto Farm? Happy Friday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott and it's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. This morning we're going to look a little bit at the tech Cold War, as Ripple calls it. Posted yesterday. It's a 4-minute read. It's on Ripple's Insight and it's what's at stake for the US when it comes to digital asset regulation. China, from what we are being told, are clearly ahead. You're talking about FedNow apps and new CBDCs within the USA and even the UK being up to 2022 to 2023, maybe even into 2024 before they're ready enough to be fully mass adopted and matured. China, next year? What's going on? So let's see what Ripple think, because clearly Ripple think that the US need a kick in the heels, and kicking them in the heels like, hurry up mate, China's rocking there. You need to hurry up or you'll be left behind. You'll lose the tech war. You're gonna lose it. You might have won the space race, mate, but you're about to lose the tech war, the digital tech cold tech war as they call it. Now, there is previous posts that links to this, and we've done previous videos linking up to this from the comptroller to everyone else, so there's going to be some similar stuff that you will have heard recently. If not, go back, give it Ripple Insights a little read, watch some of the recent videos, and you'll see it all coming together. You'll see it all coming together slowly but surely. So our last post discussed the importance of smart digital asset regulation and why the US is falling dangerously behind. We're encouraged that some US agencies are acknowledging and welcoming the benefits of this new technology to consumers, including the US Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the CFPB, and banks like the US Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. But as a whole, industry participants who are searching for a path to regulatory clarity in the US have been left to pass through an opaque patchwork of speeches, enforcement actions, and dizzying guidance. That's one way of putting it. When projects and businesses, guided by some of the best legal advice available, still find themselves unclear about the position of the US regulators, something is wrong. Something is wrong. There's a hyperlink there. I'm going to give that a hit when we're finished. So I'm going to try and remember to come back to that. Regulation applied consistently should lead to predictable outcomes, not regulatory gotchas that kill innovation. The key regulatory question in the US today is this: which digital assets are securities? The answer to that question matters significantly. Complex and burdensome securities, regulations, when correctly applied, smoother industry innovation. Imagine imposing laws meant for the transfer of Apple stock to your purchase and sale of an iPhone, or worse, to every text sent or received on your iPhone. Processing. Interesting way to put it. XRP and digital currencies not being securities because the products and assets that provide a service themselves, same as an iPhone, it isn't stock. It's a product that provides a service. So, yeah. The US Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, has exempted only 2 digital assets from the US securities law: Bitcoin and Ethereum. For all other assets, the SEC has mostly stayed silent except when it's decided to regulate certain assets through enforcement proceedings. The net effect is that the SEC has affirmatively placed their good housekeeping stamp of approval on only 2 digital assets, both controlled by China. My days. The US-China tech Cold War. Is this what it's actually coming from? They're using the word, I don't like the word war. I fucking hate war as it is. Don't start using the term war just because you're in a little race with each other, or because someone's going to end up with a bigger economy than you. You're not at war, you knob. Chinese government subsidizes the vast amounts of energy needed to fuel Bitcoin and Ether miners. At least 65% of Bitcoin mining is concentrated in China. Yeah, well, you got a pretty big mining facility in Texas, mate. So wind your neck in, eh? Blaming the Chinese for everything. It's reported that Ether mining also is controlled by China. It's reported. Oh, it's a hyperlink. Let me just have a look at that. See who reported it. Fucking Ripple as bad as everyone else. SCMP, the South China Morning Post. Accept them cookies. Are you fucking crazy? Accept them cookies. Oh shit, we've got to sign in with Google or you can't see shit. China's like, yo, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Coming in here. Give us your details. Yeah, no thanks. So it's reported that the Ether mining is also controlled by China from a website in China that just wants you to sign in via Google and give all the data and etc. the cookies for China. Fuck that. By controlling these climate destroying protocols, fucking hyperlink again, I'm sorry. I need to go and see what a climate destroying protocol is like. The environmental impact, consensus mining versus consensus, sustainability is a conversation. Yeah, they're on about mining. That's Davey Swartz, Ripple Insights, July the 8th, 2020. The climate destroying protocol is just mining space, mate. Just send the miners onto satellites. Excuse me. Won't surprise me if Elon Musk doing it with these CubeSats. 30,000 fucking Bitcoin miners in orbit soon. Him just constantly on. Except for like a 20-minute window, 30-minute window when they're on the dark hemisphere and not getting sunlight. And even then they could be capacitated and have batteries. Mate, always on. Bitcoin mining in space, that ain't doing shit to the environment. What environment? China is directing billions of dollars in mining rewards and China-based mining pools. China can effectively block or reverse transactions. Tell you what, CZ Binance with his little comment, shall we roll it back and night? It's like, what are you talking about, bro? Reverse transactions. Should that be allowed? Should a reverse transaction be allowed if the network comes to consensus? If it was stolen money, for instance, yeah. But should it not just be the wallet? Or I don't know how it comes and regulation and guidance and governance and all that at the end of the day, but surely at some point you're going to have to be able to reverse some transaction or redo it the other way for cancellations, for refunds. Is everything going to be held in an escrow until everyone's happy and then it's dropped in? This is what they mean, is all a little bit of a mess on the table, and we kind of like, no, oh yeah, well, they're probably going to do that, they're probably going to do that, they're probably going to do that, and apparently it's this, and there's apparently that, and well, I'm sick of apparently and probably. I want this is happening. I want the SEC, it's doing me head in, mate. Right. It's getting there. So is the US really willing to allow China to win this new technological and economic Cold War? Oh, divided, stay divided. And this is all like, if we do end up with a new world order that someone actually runs for 10 to 15, 20 years until the world realises that we can actually have democracy through consensus, I think the Cold War is to try to like be the ones at the top who are kind of in control. So we'll see what happens with that. But is the US really willing to allow China in this new war, and with it allow China to dictate important parts of a new global payment system? Unfortunately, that is exactly what the US is allowing to happen. Seeding this innovation to communist China. Oh, the communist China now, not just China. You know, Seeding this innovation to communist China raises national economic and security concerns. China has already created domestic oligopoly. Oligopoly. Mate, it can't be just me. Where the fuck is that? Ollie Bullet. Ollie Oligopoly. What the fuck is that? I don't even know what it means. Gonna carry on. Apologies. So the oligopoly, does that mean domestic monopoly for digital pay? Just say monopoly, man. People know what you mean. Operated through companies like Alipay and WeChat, China is also on the brink of issuing a state-controlled digital currency, a digital yuan. That's been in past videos. Yes, so I look G. That's on YouTube. China's efforts to control the digital asset space is an extension of their multi-decade effort to erode the US dollar's position as the global reserve currency. Right. Who the fuck's writing this? Let's not go there, mate. Let's not fucking go there. China's efforts to control digital asset space is an extension of their multi-decade effort to erode the US dollar's position as the US dollar's done that on its own, bro. US dollar's eroded that on its own. Was you not alive in 2008, you fucking weapon? To all my days. That trust me. The dollar's fucked itself. And it ain't just China asking for a new reserve. The fucking UN are, the IMF are, the ECB are, African banks are, Asian banks are, the Bank of England is. So shut the fuck up. When it comes to shit like that. Don't like that. I don't like misleading shit. That's going to make an America like, listen, communist fucking China. Yeah? China's efforts to control the digital asset space is an extension of their multi-decade effort to erode the US dollar's position. As a China-controlled system could be a world where payments are blocked off if the originator has to. Well, what about US-controlled systems? What we're in now and the world's fucking dying, mate. So what's your excuse? Jesus. Is it too low a social credit score or a world where payments are designed to evade US sanctions and money laundering controls? Oh, evade US sanctions. Oh, okay. Sounds to me like businesses are worried about the social score because they'll be subject to it too. Honestly, mate, if you've got like Nike sweatshops in China, why are you still buying Nikes? Why are you still buying Nike? Seriously. Fucking hell. Get some cheap shit, not none of that fucking making multi-billionaires. So these scenarios are not just bad for responsible US economic actors looking for a level playing field on which to compete. How's the social score not a level playing field? I'm not getting this conflict now. Not getting the conflict here. It's damaging for anyone who cares about financial inclusion and developing a responsible economic ecosystem for blockchain and digital assets. Ripple's commitment to regulation. Responsible industry participants are not seeking to avoid regulation. To the contrary, we are crying out for smart, transparent and principle-based regulation. And hopefully a social score that's not just on people but on businesses. Isn't that right, Ripple? Well, social score would work off consensus just like your ledger does. So if you don't believe in consensus and social scores and you don't believe in your own fucking ledger, do you? Stop. Mate, I'm sick of people writing stuff that's done to entice a divide and get people, oh, commie bastards, those fucking commie bastards, Didn't need to put communist China in that. They put it just to get a commie, you commie motherfucker. Fuck off. At Ripple, we actively urge legislators to support regulation that does not disadvantage responsible US companies. Oh, just companies or people? Not putting people there as well, you fucking... Mate. Getting too much sunny glare there. I can barely see that. There we go, that's better. This is why I didn't really like Ripple at first, because they just seem like lying bank suckers. So their goal, our goal, is to improve the financial system from within, working with regulators, governments, and central banks alike to improve the way the world moves money. To learn more about our efforts to push forward crypto regulation in the US, read our open letter to Congress. Signed by Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and Executive Chairman and Co-founder Chris Larsen. And for even more insights around regulation, listen to my recent appearance on the Blockstars podcast. Right. Let's go back up, because I didn't click the first hyperlink, did I? Something is wrong. What? Not bracking and breaking. SEC Commissioner. Thanks to the Blockchain Association Singapore for inviting me to speak at this Blockchain Week event, and a chance to I'll be virtually for enough conversation. Crypto missing Singapore energy and issues. Start goes our standard concerns. Fucking bullshit. Click the something wrong here, but it's dead grouped together. Shit paragraphs, hard to read. Ooh, not going nowhere near that. I just don't. Where's a letter to Congress? Let's have a gander at this. Read our open letter to Congress. They sent to Congress, the Treasury, and everything letters back in 2013. Don't really need to. Dear Congress, please do not paint us with a broad brush. Many in the blockchain. Yeah, we read that quite a while. Well, please don't paint us with a broad brush. Many in the blockchain and digital currency industry are responsible actors. We are responsible to US and international law. We are responsible to serving the greater good. Really? We don't take for granted the vital role of central banks in issuing currencies and setting monetary policy and concerned with the complex dynamics of economies around the world. For centuries, governments have been well suited for the job because paramount to the acceptance of any currency is trust. Companies like ours in the United States and others abroad employ these innovations in partnership with regulated financial institutions to enable the world to move money across borders like it already moves information, efficiently, reliably, and inexpensively. In our view, digital currencies have the opportunity to complement existing currencies like the US dollar, not replace them. Without a doubt, blockchain and digital currencies will engender greater financial inclusion and economic growth. Not unlike the internet's historic impact, as it did with the internet, the US has the chance to lead the way, nurturing this economic opportunity while continuing to protect privacy and stability. We urge you to support regulation that does not disadvantage US companies using these technologies and to innovate responsibly, and classifies digital currencies in a way that recognizes their fundamental differences, not painting them with a broad brush. Without regulatory clarity, we risk pushing the innovation, tax revenue, and jobs that these new technologies create overseas. You have the world's attention. Let's come together and seize the moment. Interesting. Respectfully, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, and Chris Larsen, Executive Chairman and Co-founder of Ripple. It's hotting up, guys, innit? It's hotting up. It's about, shit's about to get stamped. If that's the way you like it, what I put in, excuse me. It's about to get stamped. As in its stamp of approval. Right there, the United Kingdom's approach to cryptocurrency regulations has been measured, Although the UK has no specific cryptocurrency laws, cryptocurrencies are not considered legal tender and exchanges have registration requirements. Gains or losses in cryptocurrency are, however, subject to capital gains tax. You can get fucked because it's not a currency. Is it a property? So it's a property. You're charging capital gains tax on my crypto. Be careful there, Sunbeam, because I will just swap it. I won't sell it for a currency. Stop selling your crypto for currencies. They can tax you on it. Just swap it for another asset. It can't be taxed. It cannot be fucking taxed on an asset swap. That is. It's not income tax. It's not capital gains tax. It's just a fucking asset swap. Yeah, and your net worth gain value. And what? And what? Fuck them. They can get fucked. And do you know, if they start trying to fight it and that, then consensus needs to start writing new laws. So just be careful how much you want to fight it, because they think they're fighting a technological Cold War here. But I'm telling you now, if you don't sort your shit out by 2030, we'll be fighting actual civil wars and taking heads off, mate. So I know that you like to put war to scare people. Yeah, I like to put war to put the fear in people and give them a little fucking elbow or kick up the backside or heels. Well, I've got news for you, mate. You'll be in an actual fucking war in 15 years if you don't sort your shit out. And that goes for everyone. Everyone that. I know they're not even watching, but fuck them. The UN, the IMF, the World Bank, China, America, UK, Bank of England, the Fed, fucking everyone, the CIA, the FBI, sort your shit out. Fix the fucking world, or we'll fix you. We'll just remove you, mate. We'll just remove you. Like they did 400 and odd years ago. They didn't give a shit. That's when the people actually ruled the fucking world, before they got a grip of it. They actually thought they was doing good. It knocks you sick when you think of what they did back then. 400 and odd years ago, when they fought so fucking much to get a House of Commons, and you had the Lords, and they fought into Parliament, so the commoners had a voice. And now it's just been tarnished to a fuck. You ain't got no voice. You got a fake voice, mate. You got a fake voice, you've got no say. Brexit, got a say. Stop kidding yourselves, man. Oh, Scott, I don't want socialism, Scott. It's just total control. I don't want to live like that. Oh, but you'd rather live like this, 2 metres apart, and half of you's in a fucking mask. Wake up, you weapon. Anyway, it's going to be very interesting to see how it goes down. It's still exciting times. I'm just sick of it being approached negatively. They're all talking about level playing fields and a fair system, humanitarian shit, and then put war in a fucking sentence, mate. So, you want a war? We'll fucking give you one. In 10 to 20 years, you don't sort your shit out. Save them fucking kids, right? Save the fucking kids and stop the paedophiles, or there'll be no fucking privacy. And I'm telling you now, everyone will just be getting their heads took off if you don't want to agree with it, because it's fucking time to sort shit out. I feel so sorry for people who have lost kids and never found them. Now all this shit's going on. Seriously, man, show a little bit of empathy and compassion, man. Ben Needham's parents, like, people like that. The kid went missing, never seen again. And now, decades, years later, you find out that it's highly likely they went to an island, was tortured and murdered and eaten. God knows what kind of shit done to him. Saying to fucking Danny last night, I actually started to feel like the scepter's coming, you know. The scepter's fucking coming. I think he is. I honestly think he's anyone who's into the comics, a bit of a comic geek. DC Comics got a character called the Spectre. Gets brutally murdered, mate. Brutally. Going up. He's on his way up there, but he's denied. He's denied entry. the voice, God, the presence, the source is just like, yo, bro, you ain't coming up here yet, you, mate. Got a job for you. You're going to go back there and be my vengeance because I'm fucking sick of it. He sends him back to fucking kill evil and that. Oh, it's naughty, mate. He's coming. He's coming, mate. Gets a bit deep, all that shit. Tinfoil hats and that, but I feel a shift. I feel a shift in it. A great awakening. It's fucking madness. If you want a chin chat about it, we're on our way to Northampton today. Let me get the address up. We're to meet up tomorrow. So the meetup's actually tomorrow, but you can come down tonight, this afternoon. Come down tomorrow. Come down Sunday morning. Come down whenever you can make it and have a little chat with us. I'll be there. Sorry, I'm looking for the address in a text chain. I'll be there. What the fuck? 8th of August, Hungry Horse, Premier Inn, Northampton, South Wooton, NN4 7 JJ. That where we be going. That way we be going today. And I'm gonna be driving down there. And I'm gonna be driving down there. And I'm gonna meet up. And I'm gonna meet up. Sorry, if that offended any African. Naughty. It was Caribbean, Jamaican, that. That'd be the Caribbean. What's it called? Antigua. Is it Antigua? When you got that talk like that, right? You can't even understand what I say. But you keep that paper. Sorry if that video don't read it. Right, yeah, go home, Scott. Come to the Northampton meet. It's going to be a good one. We'll see about going live from it and that, or at least doing a little bit of recording. And see how it goes. But yeah, I'm about to jump in the shower. I have got to go. I did plan to go to the Pendulum Hotel and that first, but I've got to go to Screwfix to pick up some cable for the job I'm doing next week. So, heading shower time soon, then Screwfix, and then we're heading to Northampton. So, if you're coming down, I'll see you soon. If not, take care and have a good weekend. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Yeah, we love crypto, we love XRP, and we love IOV. Can't wait for the future. We'll see you there, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.